Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Beautiful Saturday morning out here at the range, and we are doing some ammo testing on my quest for a very good home defense round. I've been really honing in on this suppressed 300 Blackout, and judging by the title, you already know what this one's about. This is Hornady 190 grain subsonic. This is a sub-X projectile, and it is supposed to flower out versus fragment. Being that it is subsonic ammo, it should be traveling around 1,000 to 1,100 feet per second, somewhere around there. Hey, that's why we have the chronograph, because we're going to test that. But because it's not traveling fast like a non-suppressed 300 Blackout or a 110 grain 300 Blackout or a 77, 62, 68 grain 223, 556, where they're traveling at over 2,000 feet per second, it's a lot of energy. And it's just traveling so fast that they fragment. This is meant to flower because it's not traveling as fast. So we're going to test that out. Like I said, we're going to put 5 rounds through the chronograph. Then we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to put a target up. We're going to put it in the lead sled, this in the lead sled. And we're going to shoot 5 rounds on paper to see what a grouping is from about 25 yards. And then we're going to do the gel to test our theory. Stay tuned. I'm excited for this one. So the only thing not going well today was the other day I let my friend borrow the chronograph and I forgot to get the tripod back. So I'm resting it on the table for now. 5 shots through the chronograph. We'll be kind of close. You'll see the speeds in the upper right side, I believe. And yeah, let's see what these babies register at. .1021. 1004, 1012, 1017, 1027. So they were all in that 10-15 range. Let's get an average. Average was 10-16. So definitely traveling subsonic. We are gonna put this in the lead sled and see what grouping we get, and then we're gonna put it in the gel. Let's go. Okay, so there's no magnification on this. It is a 1x red dot, and I already looked through here and it's kind of difficult. So I'm gonna aim at the top middle target. This is a right in the range zeroing sheet. I'll leave a link. I did a little review on those. One thing I like is I can do 12 different groupings, and I don't know, I've already done a few. So we're going to give it our best shot. Obviously not a precision setup here, and this handrail is pretty thick. It doesn't even fit in the rest here. But we're going to do 5 shots at that target. I'm going to do the best that I can, because that's all we can do. And yep. So I think my red dot is kind of off, and I can see that from back here. So we're a low left. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Leave your hateful comments down below. We're going to I'm just going to go get a better look at that. And yeah. Not a bad grouping. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I will adjust my my red dot because it was a little off, but I don't even know when the last time I zeroed that was, or even checked the zero. So yeah, it was a little off, but I can adjust that. That's an easy fix. Good grouping, and that's what you want in a self-defense situation. So with those results, let's move on to the gel. Gel time. I've got the new old gel. This is reaching its life expectancy. I need to melt it down soon. And then I've got a really old one behind it just in case this decides to go through 16 inches. I don't think it will. We've got a regular camera and then the GoPro for the slow-mo. I am going to make sure that I take into account how the red dot is a little off. And let's go check that out. So that went in over here, and it traveled down. It actually went into the second gel. And again, if I didn't have a second gel, people would be very, very mad at me. But this round, so this round got about 18 inches of penetration, and it didn't fragment as much as another round. I mean, it is relatively still intact. You could see the plug there. So really great round without the over penetration. So some of it definitely did. I found another round in there. I don't even know what that is. That might be a 22 of some sort. But this went, we'll say 18 inches of penetration and really good flowering. Now it is very asymmetrical. Like this side didn't flower down, but this side did. But I really like the fact that it stopped. It didn't go through. And when you add a layer of denim or clothing or whatever in the front, this will probably come down a little bit. Very, very, very impressive. Very good results with the Hornady 190 sub X subsonic 300 blackout round. Very impressed. The speeds, the average was 10/16. We had a very good grouping on paper. Yes, my red dot was off, and then we had excellent results in the gel. I honestly did not think it was going to go through both gels or into the second gel, but it did. So I'm glad I had the second gel there. It did not fragment out, and that is important for me, but it still maintained the majority of its shape. It's I left it over there. Just a couple of the petals looked like it came off, but they didn't come off by design. It did not fragment, so it retained a lot of its energy and momentum going through the gel. I did not see what it looked like on the slow-mo yet. I'll see that when I edit this video, but I would imagine that it's pretty good and impressive because it is a 30 cal projectile going through at 1,000 feet per second. So I think I have found my home defense setup, suppressed 300 blackout with the Hornady 190 grain subsonic. There are two more rounds that I want to try that are non-fragmenting. One is Gorilla and one is Underwood, but they are, the Underwood is super expensive. These, in terms of cost compared to other ones, I got them for $33 for a box. So not the cheapest, but also not the most expensive. The Underwood ones are like $74 a box. So is that worth it? I'm not sure. Double the price. I think I'll buy a box just to try it out. But Hornady subsonic 190 grain sub X, 2 thumbs up. It's going to live in my home defense setup. That's going to do it for this one. Let me know what you think down below. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next video.